Hello world, hello YouTube. Me and Cory have something to say to you. And that's get your music genres right.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Like, give them an example.
Corn isn't metal. Stop saying they are. They aren't.
He really doesn't like Korn very much.
No, the band's possibly the worst thing to ever happen.
Other than OTEP.
OTEP wouldn't have happened if Korn was never made.
Why?
Because there wouldn't be a new metal scene. Without a new metal scene, there would be no OTEP.
Which is poet rearranged.
Yeah, because she thought it'd sound more feminine when she did her sex change.
We're like bashing bands, which is fun.
OTEP is a girl, but she used to be a man. Which
She's a transvestite.
Makes her a man-woman. She-male. He's she.
Well, sorry, I was eating taquitos.
Dude looks like a lady.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Anyways, OTEP's the worst thing I've ever heard.
You guys could check them out, but
They're horrible. Why would you want to?
I think they're funny. They're kind of like Anal Cunt, where they just make me laugh.
Well, Anal Cunt's purpose, I think, is kind of not serious, trying to make you laugh, at least. It's all Seth Putnam's sense of humor, but OTEP really takes herself in the band very seriously. Like she's being poetic or something, but a song where the chorus line is, "I hate my life," repeated over and over, isn't really poetry. It's just shit.
It's just depression.
It's shit in audio form. And sold to the unknowing masses.
Okay, just to tell everyone, Cory has a thing where he hates certain bands, and like he has an opinion and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's
don't
an opinion.
bash him because it's an opinion.
No, bash me.
Okay.
If I can bash things, people are allowed to bash me back for bashing those things.
Okay, well,
it's not fair.
Don't.
Yes, bash. Please.
Don't think like lower of him.
Yeah, think lower of me if you want to.
Why?
Why not? You gonna tell people what to think now?
Oh, that's true.
It's all about freedom of expression. I can express myself and you can express yourself.
We'd prefer that you did. Show us more bands. You know what? That's a thing. Make a video response to this video about stuff that you don't like and stuff that you really like, because I'd like to be introduced to more bands, and the one thing I have a problem with is getting the genre of a band right. Look it up on Wikipedia and get it right. That's what I do.
Or just go like MySpace music forums. I'm sure the regulars can probably fill in some blanks if you're nice about it.
Yeah. MySpace, there's other chat rooms you could go to, and I'm sure people will help you out there. So
yeah, and freaking MySpace has, in their music forums, a lot of the forums have mega upload threads. You can actually just download free stuff in most of the genres, especially the metal one. It's a huge, huge thread.
Well, metal is awesome.
Free metal downloads. And you can also look for metal blogs that have downloads, which is what I do.
Yeah.
I pirate, and it's really fun. I get great music.
I know, me too. Like, I'd use LimeWire, which
she needs to get out of Ice.
Yeah.
I used LimeWire once, but it screws up your computer and it doesn't get you full albums. It's
yeah,
easy
first
to
off, yeah, like he said, it screws up your computer. My computer runs super slow and sometimes shuts off on its own when it goes through the LimeWire and I have a lot of songs going. Also, you don't get full albums. And sometimes they get the titles of the albums wrong because it's coming from other people who don't know what they're talking about.
And sometimes the quality just sucks.
Yeah, that too. And the volume between the songs
like, you ever get a LimeWire song where the song's playing, but it sounds like, I don't know how to explain it. Like say you're watching a clip, a preview of like a movie on the internet, and you know how it's got that kind of like weird sound in the background.
Like it's going through
like
glass?
It's kind of metallic and glassy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the songs will sound like that.
They sound like they're playing them through glass so that you don't get the full effect of what the song really sounds like. And that's happened before.
I think the best thing to do in case cops see this is to say, buy the album and support the artist instead of just downloading, or else that makes you a loser like me.
Or me.
Yeah.
Because we're poor.
I'm not really poor. I just don't like buying stuff.
I'm poor.
I'm cheap.
Okay, that's a better word. I'm not poor, I'm cheap.
I'm very cheap.
Yeah. Look at his shirt!
It's Megadeth, but this is like, they're okay now. They had some bad stuff, but they had some cool stuff back in the beginning.
A lot of bands, the original albums are really good, but then as
mostly
they
when it comes
slowly...
to the really well-known older stuff, like, the really Metallica's well-known, their old stuff, of course, is better than their new stuff.
Yeah.
Like Slayer 2, they went way downhill, like, after when, Seasons in the Abyss was their last really good album, and then it just sucked afterwards.
I just noticed that a lot of bands seem to be giving out their original CD, and it's amazing, and you just want to buy more, and then when their second CD comes out, it's like, okay, it's still good, but then after a while, like My Chemical Romance is a good example, because their first CD,
Exodus is a great example.
I loved the first My Chemical Romance CD. He actually burned it for me.
Bonded by Blood is like a great thrash album, but they never captured that.
Yeah.
They never did a good album like that afterwards.
How many albums did Pink Floyd put out? Just one?
No, they put out way more than one. Okay, of course everyone knows Dark Side of the Moon and The Wall, but they don't know Animals, Wish You Were Here, other ones, I forgot.
I don't know, because the only one I knew was Dark Side of the Moon. I didn't know there was other ones, really.
Usually people stop at that album, which they shouldn't, because the other ones are good too. Especially Wish You Were Here. Good stuff. My dad likes that song. I should probably learn.
I like how we just keep talking about music. It's fun.
Yeah.
People will like it. Because, they've heard me talk about... Everyone's heard me talk about music. And my first original videos on YouTube were all about, my music and stuff like that. So now we are actually discussing things. And I really love it if people discuss things with me. What? Music is my hot, hot sex. I think that's what he means. I don't know what you said. I'm going to see it very soon. Anyways, that's enough. Video respond. Tell me about your music. Tell me about, your opinions. Bash Cory, like you said.
Yeah, bash me. I like that.
And I'll tell you about him later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, I felt like I have something to say. Listen to Razorback, anything off of Razorback Records. That's a good record label. Good bands.
Okay. So, that's enough for now.